Welcome to everyone, my lovely lads. Well, I'm going to be like half an hour is what I can do. It's my birthday today, and I wanted to celebrate it with my fans. Yeah, I really wanted to celebrate it with my fans, and yeah, there we go. Here we are. Here we are. So, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury officially set for February 26th, and needless to say, this fight is how to say. Let's see how really tough Jake Paul is. But Tommy Fury is going to be a serious test. Hey, Mido, how are you doing, man? That is going to be a very, very serious test for him. One of the most serious tests. And you've seen a potential altercation that happened between Joseph Holmes and Kevin Holland team. Hey, Ilya, thank you, man. Thanks so much, Ilya. You are doing good. That's awesome. That is awesome. How are you doing, guys? Yeah, this is my birthday today. That's why I wanted to hang around. 35. I turned 35, unfortunately. Yeah, man, I'm getting older. See, I don't look much older, but I don't know, man. I hope I'm not gonna look much older. I'm 35 years old and I'm still looking nice, thanks God. And yeah, that match is slated and it's going to be awesome. So, furthermore, well, I'm doing fine, Leah. Actually, yesterday I went out. I went out because one of my friends he is a drummer. He has a band and he is a drummer. He is a drummer in the band, and I went out. I was celebrating. Hope you live another 35 healthy years. Thank you. And we were hanging around. We were just hanging around, and that's basically it. He was having a concert, and I exited. I was enjoying pretty much, got to say. That's how we celebrated actually, because there is no UFC this weekend, and we decided to celebrate in that manner. That's how we decided to celebrate, but was okay. Can't complain. Was okay pretty much. Now I'm with my family. I visit my family today. Like when it's a special day, I do visit them. Tomorrow I'm getting back to work. Nothing special. Really much nothing special. Good old day, good old routine. Nothing much different. Nothing much different happens. What fight would you like to be made as a birthday gift from UFC? As a birthday gift from UFC, or maybe other organization, you ask for the UFC. Birthday gift for me would be. I know this sounds crazy and Jana Jedrzejczak is retired, but I would like to see Zheng versus Joanna 3. I know this sounds crazy, but that would be the perfect gift. I know Joanna is retired, etc., but if she ever changes her mind, that was one of the greatest female wars I've ever seen, and I'm a huge fan of female wars. So, yeah, I would like to see Francis versus Jones. Well, that could also be a great one. But Francis is also out of the UFC, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Francis also out of the UFC, and it pretty much sucks. In other promotion, I would like to see Francis Ngannou in PFL. Francis Ngannou to fight PFL champ at heavyweight. That's what I would like to see. Francis Ngannou versus Ante Delia. So he can kick his legs out. Rakic versus Hill. Rakic versus Hill would have been an awesome match. When we're already discussing that, how is Rakic doing? How is his surgery doing? I hope his surgery is doing fine. I don't know what's happening with his surgery, but I hope his knee is looking better at the moment. I really hope his knee is looking better at the moment. I don't know what happens to his knee, and I just hope he's gonna look better as the time goes by. I hope Rakic is gonna recover because we really need him. I mean, he was leading, he was up on the scorecards against Jan Blaovic before that knee injury happened. I think he's doing well. Aspinall is doing really well too. Yes, I've seen about Aspinall. He's doing really well from recovering from that nasty surgery. Yeah, Aspinall can bounce back. He can bounce back in a huge style. What's your opinion, Alex Pereira going up? I think Alex Pereira accepted to fight Israel Adesanya one more time. I think that fight is set with Israel Adesanya too. But going up, if he fights Jamal Hill, that would be an entertaining piece of play for me. That would be a very, very entertaining fight to make for me. I would definitively look forward to watch Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. That would be a great, great fight. Sorry, because I'm looking a bit tired, but I didn't sleep much. I had to hang around this weekend. I don't remember when was the last time that I exited somewhere. You think he smoked Israel for the 100th time? Oh, yeah. Do you think Jake is stepping up in competition with Tommy? Yes, absolutely. That is a great fight. I mean, he already fought Anderson Silva, and he already fought some high-level opponents. But, I mean, Tommy Fury, okay, Anderson Silva is a great UFC fighter, a great MMA guy. Okay, boxer, I can't criticize his boxing, but Tommy Fury is like a boxer, so yes, he is stepping up. I don't know whether Silva is harder opponent or not. I don't know. But against Tyrone Woodley, he fought really well against Tyrone Woodley. He showed some high-level skills against Anderson Silva, and I think this is going to be a good choice for him, especially like whether he's stepping up in the competition or not. Happy birthday, champ. Oh, thank you so much, James. Yes, at least Tommy has everything to lose for a fact against Jake. Absolutely. He's got everything to lose, and it's going to be a risky play on him. It's going to be a very, very risky play on him. Like, that fight is very risky. I know that Jake used to be a favorite against MMA boys, and but this is a real boxer, like a real boxer. This is the realest boxer you can get. If Tommy pulls out, he should have his boxing license pulled. Or maybe suspended. I just hope he is not going to pull out of this. I really hope this fight is going to look awesome. In my experience, I mean, lose or win for Jake Paul. Hello, Smell. Lose or win for Jake Paul. I mean, he is not losing. Even if he loses, he is not really going to lose that combat. So even if he loses, it's not a shame, you know? It's not a shame if he loses. Pa šta da kažem, video sam prekid. Unfortunately, Beterbiev was better. I hate to say that, but Beterbiev was better. Sorry for asking again. Do you think Alex Pereira beats Israel again? Yes. I think he's going to beat him up again. If so, what's the message you got for the doubters? Well, the problem is that massive left hook. Every single time you rock a guy like Israel Adesanya, he is going to be down, and that's going to be a massive problem for him. No, that's going to be a massive problem for him. So his problem is Alex Pereira. Beterbiev hits like a sledgehammer. Beterbiev hits very hard. I've seen the stoppage. He was better. I had no distance. Like, my prediction was not going the distance on that fight, but I was hoping that Yardev was going to pull out the upset, which didn't happen in the first place, unfortunately. I really wanted to see that stoppage, which didn't come to fruition. And it kind of sucks, yeah. I've got a message for the doubters that they should really remember what happened in the previous fight. Like, Adesanya was up on the scorecards 4-1, and unfortunately, this didn't go well for him. It was kind of a shitty, and shit happens. I mean, maybe it was just a temporary mistake. I don't know. It happens. But if Adesanya's only way to win the fight is decision, via some kind of a boring decision, via some kind of a running around the circles, evading the opponent. Andrew Tate or Jake Paul. After Andrew's out of jail. Jake Paul gonna win. I just think Andrew Tate is overhyped. That's how it looks like to me. He looks to me like an overhyped person. To me, at least, he is looking like an overhyped person, and I just don't see the point. I really don't see the point. I don't know. Only if they fix that fight, but Jake is a decent... not decent, good boxer, very good boxer. He knocked out some of the former MMA boys, and now he is looking for new victims. Now he'll be looking for new victims. So Andrew is legit. He is a 4-time kickboxing world champion. Yes, I know, but the problem is the fact that this is boxing. This is not kickboxing. This is boxing. If you're a great kickboxer, that is okay, but that doesn't have to mean you will do well in boxing. Because in boxing, if you're just standing, well, that's not going to work every single time. You might fight a boxer who constantly moves, and Jake has decent lateral moves. Jake is Jake is not standing like a log. No, he's not standing like a log at all. That kind of worries me, yes. Yes, that worries me a bit. When you're fighting a guy who moves decently and who has decent boxing skills or very good boxing skills, you can be a kickboxer champ for a long time, but double deck, not moving sideways, that's a problem. Hey, Jesus, how are you doing? Kickboxers transition into boxing is way easier than an MMA fighter into boxing. Absolutely. MMA to boxing is the hardest transition you can make. I got Jake Paul via TKO. Me too. I also got Jake Paul. Yeah, MMA Jesus, I also got Jake Paul. And I also believe Jake Paul is going to win the fight. Yeah, I need to get used to boxing. It's really different. Yeah, boxing is very different. I could never transition to boxing. Literally, I could never ever transition to boxing because I got used to takedowns. I got used to kicks. I got used to lateral moves. It's like it would be too much. Thank you, MMA Jesus. Support this guy too. He is doing a great job too. Like you've reached some marks, MMA Jesus, and let's hope you're gonna reach 1,000 subs soon. Hey, thank you, Strickland's Burner. Thank you, Charles Barkley. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot for the support. Yeah, today is my birthday. It's like today. I was thinking whether I should air today or not, but I decided to hang around with the boys at least like 45 minutes. That's what I can do. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I got to work all day, literally, but I am with the fans. Have a great Sabbath, bro. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I can do anything really. I was going to go into boxing, which would have been way easier in Jordan, but decided to go to MMA and leave the country to train and fight. How is Jordan in boxing? Do you have some good boxers or? No, really. Just asking. I don't know about boxing in Jordan. I mean, I know you have Jordanian Lion in MMA. That guy Al Silavi, how is his last name? He's fighting Brave CF. He's really good. And he fought at PFL. You have one very good fighter from Jordan. Who you got next week, Spivak or Lewis? I'm going to go with Spivak. You? Yeah. On Tuesday, I'm going to make my bets, but officially, I would like to go with Spivak. But this time, I won't be having many bets. Last time, I had 7 bets. I usually have 2, 3, 4. Got Lewis? Well, let me check whether he is the underdog or... I didn't check who is the underdog. They're fine, not trash, but not too good. Boxing and kickboxing really popular in Jordan. Taekwondo too. Yes, I know you have great Taekwondo fighters. Let me see who is the favorite for the upcoming weekend. Hold on. Derek Lewis is a massive underdog. Well, this could play out. Hold on. Lewis decent, very decent. Excellent underdog for the value. Spivak sends him into retirement. There is a solid opportunity. I think Spivak is chinny and can't get hit. No, he can't. You're right. I'm supposed to be a green belt in Taekwondo, remember? But they wanted me to pay a lot of money for the belt, so I didn't take it. Oh. Same situation here if I didn't have money. Edgy Force Bond, how are you doing? If I didn't have money, I would have been like, I would have never reached the black belt in Taekwondo. So yeah, you need to pay a lot of money. It costs a lot also, black belt. It costs a lot. You're just taking money. But when I was a kiddo, I was fine with that. I was very much fine with that when I was a kiddo. But now, at the age of 35, it's not easy, man. It's really much not easy at the age of 35. Life, never easy. And I felt like it was dirty and I left the whole thing. I know, man. I know. I used to love Taekwondo earlier. I used to love it before I transitioned to kickboxing and MMA. Like, I really enjoyed Taekwondo. You're the man. Thank you, Strickland's Burner. In boxing, you don't have to pay anything except registration fees for competitions. That's the only thing you pay? That is awesome. Yeah, you don't have belts in boxing. You only have to pay like for gloves, maybe for protective gear, and maybe that's all you have to pay. Like in boxing, that's great because you don't have degrees, you don't have belts. That is pretty much nice. Equipment and coach. Okay, coach costs. Yeah, I understand that coach costs pretty much. I mean, nobody's gonna train you for free. But if you wanna progress, you must invest in yourself. Like in every single sport, you must invest in yourself if you want to progress. To some point, it makes sense. Yeah, really, to some point it makes sense, but that's the way it goes. Same with MMA and kickboxing, no money draining belts. Yeah, in MMA and kickboxing you don't have belts. In Taekwondo you have, in Karate you have, in many other martial arts you do have, but not in MMA, not in boxing, not in kickboxing either. In kickboxing you only train and pay for fees. And that's all you pay in kickboxing. That is literally all you pay. BGG is the same. It's the same, by the way. Yes, in BGG you have belts. That's a funny story. I trained BGG for 2 years and I don't have a belt. And my coach wanted to kill me because of that. And he was like, Vlad, why don't you want to go for belt? When it was the day for the belt, I just don't appear. I didn't care much about the blue belt or whatever. I just didn't care much about the belt. I wanted to learn the skill. You have to be dedicated and love what you do. Absolutely. Absolutely, same in YouTubing, same story. I'm not saying like people ask me, Vlad, why don't you go live on TikTok? Guys, I don't have time. When I air on YouTube, I'm like, I decided to be a YouTube streamer, and I'm writer. I have a very I have a very harsh schedule. That's like maybe I air on TikTok once in a month, just to But I'm posting like some entertaining stuff. I really don't have time. That's the problem. Plus, I don't earn money from TikTok. Belts are stupid. I can grapple with some purple belt holders out there. Me too. Only purple, blue. I mean, if it's MMA grappling, I was able to defeat the guys with blue and purple belt. If it was MMA grappling, if it's just BGG, then I'm in problem. But if it's MMA grappling, you have many more options, and you can always revert somebody with a strike, as well as You probably know that then in MMA you can rest somebody with a strike. It's much more normal audience than on TikTok. Yeah, you are right. It's a pretty much a more normal audience, and here people are pretty much educated. I know I don't have many people following me when I'm streaming. I mean, when there is an event, then we have 15, 20, 25. But I don't have some massive numbers yet, but I hope it is going to change in the future. And I'm trying very, very hard, guys. I'm really trying very hard. Really trying very hard, and tomorrow I'm gonna record some boxing videos. I know a blue belt in BJJ guy who ends up in black belt competitions. Is it that hard? Whoa, he must be an advanced guy. He must be very skillful. In MMA, heavy knowledge, one art isn't enough. It used to work back in the day, but the standard evolved. Yeah, and everybody knows to grapple now. Everybody knows to strike. Everybody knows to grind it out, and it's different. It's very much different. No, the world has changed. Everything has evolved. It's pretty much different nowadays. It's pretty much different now. For example, if you know to strike, somebody can slam you to the canvas and that's it. But there are always many, many options, Live in the shirt. Wow, thank you so much, Cyrus. Yeah, even striking is different. Yeah, striking has changed. Well, I can't wear a Bulgarian cowboy t-shirt every single time. My sponsor forces me to wear this cap or a hat. So everything else is allowed. I must carry a cap or hat, but everything else is fine. Yeah, even striking is different. You are right. Even striking is different. Everything has changed significantly, man. They I wrote with the best BHA boxer Damir Bedo and explained to me what kind of psych Peterbiev is. Well, I agree. I agree, man. I've seen the stoppage. I just don't know how is he so brutal. Russians changed the name. Russians changed the game, says GeForce Bond. Uh, True. Very much true, like many people. That was a sick fight. It was awesome. It was awesome. I was thinking Erdev was gonna pull out the upset, but I said the fight will not go the distance because I was not sure. I believe too much in Erdev. I just didn't want Beterbiev to win, but he is just too strong. Yes, I know. Bro, I'm wishing for Israel not to win again. It's going to be so boring if he somehow gets a gifted decision win. The only way for him to win is a gifted decision, and you know that very well. Like last time, he was up on the scorecards 3-1 and he could have just run away. If I got into a fight on the street, I would call Beterbiev. Absolutely. Absolutely. I nearly ended up in a fight yesterday, but I'm saying nearly. Thanks God it didn't happen, just nearly ended. Because when people are drunk, that's like they are harsh when they are drunk. But luckily, I didn't end up in the fight. I think Bevel beats him, but I still love Beterbiev style. Bevel is just one class above everything, above every single fighter. Yeah, Arthur is 38 and he is still one of the best fighters ever. Can you imagine a guy fighting like that at the age of 38? Does it make sense to you? At the age of 38, you're dominating like Wunderkinds, Young Guns. I don't know how. I don't know how. What are you made of, man? Too old for Bevel, but if same age, it would be even fight. Yeah, unfortunately too old. But I'm telling, he is destroying younger guns pretty much easily. When I see his eyes, it's like he's a wolf. True, like GGG, he have Canelo, another war at 40 years old. GGG was very good at 40 years old. I don't know how it works in boxing, but you have some boxers that are very decent at 40 years of age. Even in MMA, you do have that, but not that much. Like for example, you were having the case of. I'm trying to remember one though. I'm trying to remember right now. Gennady and Arthur are made from the same cloth. Yes, they are. Yoel Romero. Yeah, Yoel Romero was fighting well at the age of 40. Like Yoel Romero was dominating Eastern European style. Makes sense. Yoel Romero was dominating at the age of 40. And he's still very good fighter at the age of 45. Melvin Manhoef is decent. He's like 43, 44. He's decent. Randy Couture was dominating at the age of 44. He fought for the last time at the age of 47. Dan Severn was decent after he was 40 years old. Yeah, Dan Severn. Cormier had a shit last fight. That was sad. Yep. Cormier is old. I think Yoel is on roids. Well, I also think Yoel is on roids, but they never caught him. No, that's a parody. They never caught that guy. That's the greatest parody. Like they never caught that guy, and that is a big parody coming up. It's true that they never caught that guy. So even if he was roided, they don't have proof that he was high or that he wasn't high. I don't know. Stipe is 40. Yeah, but he's still decent. He's still very decent. Yeah, looks the same from 18 to 40. Yeah, he has always been very muscular. I don't know how. MMA heavyweights is normal to be older and still fighting. It's impossible to lower weight classes. It's very hard, actually. Somehow, Stephen Thompson is also 40. Yeah, Wonderboy Thompson is 40 years old, and he battered Kevin Holland. But Kevin Holland didn't want to drag that fight to the ground. Unfortunately, he didn't want to drag the bout to the ground, and Kevin Holland chose to stand and bang. That was his choice. Wonderboy is the exception. Yes, absolutely. Wonderboy is the exception by any means necessary. I agree that Wonderboy is a huge exception. And Wonderboy did a great job. Let's be honest, Wonderboy really did a great job. I mean, he did it really, really well, let's be honest. Yarde surprised me last night. I thought he would fall in 3 rounds. I was actually hoping that Yarde was going to pull out the upset, but it didn't come to fruition. It was a great fight, though. It really was a great fight, though. He looks like he's in his late 20s. Well, that's how he looks like, but maybe that's not the real picture. I thought he was going to win in the 5th or 6th, but the tides turned. When I've seen the replay, I didn't watch the fight, but I've seen the replay and I rewatched, and I'm eager to say that he had good chances to win. Let's be honest, he really had good chances to win. Yarde has not good cardio, too much muscles, but he hits like a Mack truck, let's be honest. He hits very, very hard. Very, very hard hitter. I mean, that guy hits like a Mack truck. Really, really, really hard hitter. I got to praise his hitting skills. Very much of a hard hitting hillbilly. Cyber Power, thank you, man. Thanks for the congrats. Thank you, Cyber Power. I got to go, have fun, lad. Alright, bye bye, Mido, thank you. Nadam se ja da će balkanska scena malo da se poboljša. To stvarno nadam da bi trebalo raditi. Yeah, thank you so much, Cyber Power. I ja se nadam da će to se poboljša, znaš, stvarno, trebalo bi. Ono, iskreno se nadam. But in general, Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul, that sounds like a great fight. Really sounds like a great fight to me. I will stream for 15 more minutes. No, I would stay more, but I have... happy 35th, lad. Thank you so much, Cyrus. Because tomorrow I have to work whole day tomorrow. I will do one stream tomorrow. I don't know exactly which time, but I promise I will do one stream. I just have to do a news recap etc. But tomorrow I'm literally working whole day. Da imaju sve uslove. Da, slažem se. Ma, socijalni slučajevi dosta njih postane, što je strašno. To je jeziva priča. I don't like Paul, but I think he will win. Me too. Oh, thank you so much, GeForce Bond. All right, 15 more minutes. I will hang around. With the boys. So here I am. Hvala. A nadam se toliko kampova, znaš, to bi bilo dobro i da može, jer ono, ako ne uspeš da postaneš socijalni slučaj, nema se od toga ništa. I think Tommy beats him because he's young and actually a boxer. If the fight is, I mean, actually, I don't know. Tommy is a real boxer. This is the greatest test of Jake Paul's career. He was beating MMA guys. He was beating random people, and now it's time to fight with a real boxer. And look at Jake's other opponents, all this fucking MMA fighters. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, Tommy Fury is a boxer. He's a boxer, like a real boxer. It's like when you're fighting an MMA guy, it can't be the same. It can't be the same like you're fighting the other guy. He fought Ben Askren, worst striker of all time, and he was 40. Yes, I remember that. Hey, CCTV 420. Yes, Ben Askren is the worst striker the world has ever seen. If you take a look at his videos, you will see how horrible he really is. Yeah, it's my birthday. Thank you so much, CCTV 420. Thank you so much for this, for your nice words. Means a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank you, lads. To se slažem za Fury. It is my birthday today too. That's hilarious. Happy birthday to you too, CCTV 420. Anderson is like 50. Well, 47, I think, or 48, but he is very old. Or he is 46, something like that. I forgot, but he is actually very old. He is a retired mixed martial artist. Like, yeah, Fury is the guy who got his fame because of the name of his brother. It was a very close fight. Okay, I mean, he won fair and square, but it was a very, very close fight. Hey, Professor Chaos, how are you doing? How are you doing, Professor? Yeah, also tomorrow I'm gonna have one stream. I don't know exactly which time, but I will do it. Do you know what weight Jake fights at? 185 should be, but this is Tommy Fury. I think this is going to be. I think. Hold on. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Let me see. Tommy Fury. Hold on. I think this has to be something greater. 185 pounds. The fight will be contested at 185 pounds and is contracted for 8 rounds. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury finalized February fight in Saudi Arabia. Oh, thank you, Professor Kes. Pa slažem se da su svi protivnici bili gori. Was about to research Issa versus Mauri. You have a take on that fight? Hate to say that, I'm not a fan of Issa, but I think he's going to win. Hope you have a great day today. Eat some great food. Yeah, I already ate some great food. And yesterday I went out. I was in the city and I went out yesterday, so it looked pretty much okay. It looked pretty much okay to me. It really was a decent piece of play for everybody. Da je clean. Vidi ovako, ja sam ogroman fan voća i povrća, sad koliko god da ti ne deluje tako, ali omiljeno povrće brokoli, omiljeno voće mi je ananas. Nice. Meso slabo jedem, nije on, nego A krvna grupa, nisam neki fan toliki. LFA in Brazil was very entertaining yesterday. Oh, how were the results of LFA? I was in the city, actually. I was hanging around with one of my friends, and he is a drummer in one music band, and we enjoyed. Happy birthday. Hello, my fan of the year. Thank you, brother, and thank you for all the lives. Thank you so much for hooping in every single live now. Ananas je voće koje se ne može. Pa ne može. Znao si. Pa ne može. No, it can't. You are right. Thank you too, Niall, my friend. I'm glad LFA was awesome, but I had to hang around with my friends. Like, I did this weekend, and God knows when will I do it again. Only God knows when will I do it again. Hey, JJ Tolsk. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. For congrats. Yeah, I should have done something different, but today I want to hang around with the boys. I mean, I'm working tomorrow, but when's the next UFC card? It kicks off at 10 p.m. Eastern time. There are many Asian fighters in this card. Good to balance things out and takes break from MMA. Well, I had to, man. Pa dobro, lepo. Ja meso slabije. Nisam neki, nije da ne volim, ali jednostavno takav mi telo. Nisam baš neki fan toliki. The next UFC card is on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. It kicks off, which is awesome for me actually. I will sleep until 4 a.m. Who do you think wins, Bader or Fedor? I think Fedor gonna smoke him out. Like Bader already did some great job in the past TTC, but it's like Fedor retirement fight. Such awesome. Da, znam izaći pa ću ga pogledat. Pogledat ću ga ja. A ono za Vaseljensku nikako mi izađe, ne znam kad će. Fedor has a few year layoff. Oh, thank you, JJ Tolsk. A birthday gift, man. Thanks a lot. Fedor has a few year layoff. That's true. He has it. He had that layoff, and we are going to see how everything gonna play out. I just hope it's a revenge time, man. JJ, thank you, man. You're awesome. Let's hang around for the birthday. Yeah, I was pretty much doing some celebrations today. But I'm telling you, Fedor is a true example of a sportsman. Yes, Fedor is awesome, man. Imagine the guy at 45 years of age fighting like that. He's like 47 and already being KO'd by Bader. And he's going to fight one more time at the age of 47. Imagine that brain, man. Imagine that mentality. I mean, imagine you being knocked out by some of the greatest wrestlers or strikers in the world and still fighting. Imagine like you're still fighting. Does it make sense? I don't know. I would think twice before entering the cage. I would definitely think twice. But he doesn't want to think twice. He wants to advance, man. He really wants to advance. And he wants to push the pace. He wants to fight. Is it awesome? Yes, it is, man. It is fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome, man, because imagine how dedicated that guy is. Just imagine that level of dedication. Oh, thank you, my fan of the year. Thanks a lot, Kev. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. My fan of the year is still in the chat. How are you doing, man? I know last time you were dealing with some issues. The greatest mentality in MMA. Hold on. I need to think. Hold on. Da me nađi za istoriju da pita. Čekaj, ovo moram da razmislim malo. Sad čekaj. Samo malo. Czech Congo. That is the best, psych. I'm back on my feet, but today is about you. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're back on your feet. Man. And yesterday I was smoking pot, just to know. 35, man. Unfortunately, 35 years old. I'm 35 now. Yeah. Yesterday, my friend was having a concert. He's a drummer at one local band, and I was smoking some pot yesterday. It was awesome. It was just awesome. I was really enjoying, man. You know, I was hanging around at the concert, and where one of my friends, he is a drummer. He has a local music band. He is a drummer, so it was awesome. I really had a great time yesterday. I was hanging around, and to be honest, pot is nice. Well, at least once per month I can do it. You know, weed once per month, it's fine. But I don't do it too often. A najjača po meni glava je Czech Congo. Ako znaš zašto, pogledaj Czech Congo protiv Pat Barrya. On ima dosta takih povrataka. So yeah, Kev, I just got to say I'm so grateful. No, okay. Okay, skroz. I just don't like tobacco, man, but no, this is like, I can do it once per month, I'm just not a fan of tobacco. But weed is fine if I do it once per month because it relaxes my muscles. When you're too much under stress, etc., you can read those researches. It can really help you relax your muscles. But like, I can't smoke, for example. As soon as I feel the cigar, I'm like instantly coughing. I haven't checked this week's card. Any good fights except for main event? Any good fights? That's so tricky question. Okay, I'm going to tell you my picks for good fights. Now listen to me. Adam Fujit versus Yusaku Kinoshita. Potentially good. Anshul Jubli versus Yeka Saragih. That fight is a picking, but that is going to be an awesome fight. So Anshul Jubli versus Yeka Saragih. Next potential fight, high-level pick, Tatsuro Taira versus Jesus Santos Aguilar. I know Tatsuro is a heavy favorite, but Aguilar is heavily underestimated. Believe Tatsuro gonna win via stoppage, but Aguilar can actually give us a good fight. He's heavily underestimated. Oh, thank you so much, Grayson. Thank you so much za mlađe ljude. Čekaj, to ima i kod vas. Au, brate. Ne znam šta bih ti rekao stvarno. Ja sam stvarno mislio, znaš, ipak i da je kod vas malo drugačije, ali nisam bio u Sarajevu. Nikad nisam bio, nisam. Ne znam kako stoje stvari, ali po ovom što čujemo tebe ispada je bukvalno identično ko ovde. Au, čoveče. Strašno. Nisam bio nikad. Ne znam, nisam mislio toliko. Znači, identično ko ovde, bukvalno. A teško je očuvati se, da. Jako je teško. A dobro, recimo, tipa, ako osjetiš miris od cigare i odmah kašlješ, znaš, to je onda dobro, jer nijednom, znaš, ako ti baš smeta, nema šanse da budeš pušač. Meni, recimo, eto, ja kako sam dete, ja osjetim miris od cigare, odmah kašljem. Ne mogu da držim, odmah kašljem. Hoću, zašto ne? Ako uhvatim vreme, što da ne, mislim. Šta fali? A verujem ti, Dele, mislim. Verujem ti, ali nisam znao da je tako baš. Znaš, sad sam poprilično malo šokiran, znači isto je kao kod nas. I just remember, I think there is some MMA fights on now. Really? Which fight is on? I have Fight Pass on my other PC, but I can't open it now. I'm extremely tired. I want to hang around with you a bit more. Who is fighting now? Fury FC is tonight. Fury FC is tonight. I made predictions. I gave predictions for Fury FC tonight. Sorry, I completely forgot Fury FC is today. Sorry, but I'm tired, man. I'm extremely tired. But I'm gonna hang around a bit more with you, of course. Pa vidi, ako uspem da dobijem kartu, vrlo rado bih išao, ali postoji još jedan problem, šta ako mi se UFC preklopi? Jer znaš, meni ipak od UFC-a sve zavisi, ako bude neko nezgodno vreme, a ovi, kapiraš? Moram vidjeti šta ću radim. Ja bih najradije ispratio oba ako je izvodivo. Čekaj da vidim kad break počinje. Ček sekund. Ček, stani. Hold on a sec. Seven fight. Okay. Isaac je za kovo, Kahtani, Stošić, Kasijev. Hold on. I bet on Cody Steele and Drake Lopez. Good luck, man. Good luck, Grayson. I hope you're gonna win some money. Hold on a sec. I'm just checking time. Samo ne znam kad je UFC. Ne znam taj 18. februara u koliko počinje. I don't know when will UFC on 18th February gonna kick off and when is it gonna get underway. I just checked, it's Fury FC. Oh yeah, Fury FC is today. Vidi, moram vidjeti kad počinje. Znaš, ako nekako mogu da iskombinujem da oba ispratim, to bi bilo idealno. It's say 10 start time. Yeah, 10 start time. That's okay. That's pretty much fine. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Any locks for Fury FC? Grayson, do you have somebody locked in your sites? He just said he bet on Cody Steele and Drake Lopez. You're doing a live for it? No, I'm not doing tomorrow. I'm working whole day. Literally tomorrow, working whole day. As soon as I get up, records, predictions. Oh, is there a Bellator this week? No, just tell me. Please no. Oh no, fuck, Bellator is this week. Fuck, man, I must do Bellator recordings. PFL Challenger Series this week. UFC Fight Night this week. Oh, man. I'm gonna have a lot of work this week. PFL Challenger Series, Bellator records. I must record Bellator predictions tomorrow. I must record some boxing predictions. I must do a live stream. PFL probably gonna do on Tuesday. Man, there are so many events coming up in the next week. Really much so many events coming. Yes, I think Cody Steele and Jon Yanis. Oh, Grayson, good luck with that, my friend. Good luck with those picks, man. I hope you're gonna win some money. Jesi siguran? UFC počinje sad ovaj sad ima uvrnuto vreme. Thiago Macedo might be the worst striker I've ever seen. Vidi, Brave će biti, ne znam, moram se nekako organizovati, ja vidim šta ću. Ako mogu stići na Brave i na ovo, ja bih rado otišao, ali da li ću moći? Thiago Macedo may be the worst striker I've ever seen. I think Thiago Macedo is not a good striker. I also think he lacks in striking skills. Yeah, I also think he lacks in striking skills. But you got a decent radar for good and bad fighters, Grayson. I gotta give you credits for that. You got a good feel, you know? You can feel it. You can feel it pretty much nicely. You got a great feel of the fight, and you got a great feel of how to say who is going to do how and who's gonna perform how in a potential upcoming fight. Got to give you credits for that. Tatsuro Taira. Yeah, Tatsuro Taira fighting next week. Meni je u 1 ujutru. You think Drake Lopez wins? Let's see. A meni je u 1. Ne znam kako bih to izveo. Moram vidjeti to nekako ili da prenosim oba bar, mislim, Bray mi je baš, znaš, ipak moj teammate se bije, znaš, ono značilo bi mi. Ne znam ako bi mogo nekako oba bar da prenosim, ako mogu da stignem otići ću gledam, ako ne mogu prenosit ću oba. Mislim, nekako ako bih mogao. He's 6'4", I'll take him. I don't know any of these fighters, just looking for a parlay. Good luck, Kev. Thank you so much, man. Just good luck. I hope you're gonna have some luck winning. Nest. A ne moram da budem u VIP parter delu, nije mi to toliko do toga, znaš, nego čisto voleo bih prisustvovati. I like that hoodie, oh, thank you so much. Šta ti kažem, 1700 je smešna cena, aj budemo realni, 1700 je smešna cena. No. To je ništa, realno. To nije ni 15 evra, to je smešno. A Brave CF koliko je velika organizacija. Nikakva cena. No, let's go. Let's go. Gonna be awesome. Ako budem imao vremena, ići ću. Sve mi zavisi mi od posla, znaš. Ako sam prebunkiran s poslom, onda ne mogu. Ako nisam, onda gledat ću dodem. Bar jedan dan dodem ću gledati. Will you join me in betting on Blagoy Ivanov? Yes! Of course I will bet on Blagoy Ivanov. I will just see whether I'm going to bet the fight goes the distance or Blagoy Ivanov to win. But I think I'm gonna risk this time with Blagoy Ivanov. I think Tibura is very good, but this is going to be a technical warfare. Tibura is very, very, very strong. But maybe it's worth risking a bit of less money. Vidi, na svetsko svakako ću 1-2 dana otići, nego mi zbog posla. Znaš, možda ako imam mnogo da radim, to je onda... Recimo, ove nedelje imam 10 najava, 15 da uradim, imam da pišem, znači ova nedelja mi je jeziva. Jeste, odlična organizacija. I think Blagoy as an underdog is a good bet. I see this fight as a close decision. I see this fight as a potential split decision. And now, that's a real lottery ticket. Which way is it going to go, you know? Like a penalty shootout, you know, Grayson. Penalty shootout is a massive lottery ticket. And Blagoy Ivanov versus Marcin Tibura is also a massive lottery ticket. We don't know which way is it going to go. But Blagoy as an underdog has a value, yes. Yes, Blagoy as an underdog has a value. Is it cold in BG? Jedan stepen. Onako. How is it in Sarajevo? Is it colder than Belgrade or... People forget that Blagoy is younger than Tibura. Yes, he is. And Blagoy has a brutally good trim. -2. That's okay. Not too cold. It was snowing here, but it's melting. No, it's melting. Snow is melting. Ja sam MMA content writer. Ja pišem za sajtove. We love a good Balkan chin, yes. Pa pišem, imam nekih tekstova. U stvari, evo ti pa pročitaj. Čak sekund. Imam ja mnogo tih članaka što sam pisao. Evo ti jedan. Mislim da će ova tebi da se svidi. Pošto... Ovaj će ti se sigurno svidi, evo ti. Pišem ja za mnogo sajtova. Za strane. Za strane, naravno. Ne bih baš rekao da su sve mediji. Mislim, pročitaj pa ćeš vidjeti. Nešto su mediji, nešto su tehničke karakteristike. Mislim, pročitaj pa ćeš vidjeti. Imam ja dosta što sam pisao. Yeah. Balkan chin is awesome, and like Nikolai Negumeranu, he had a great chin before getting smashed, but I think Blagoy Ivanov not gonna get cracked soon. I think he's actually very chinny. Derek Lewis was unable to crack his chin, so I just don't think that's gonna happen. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Jesi čuo za taj sport možda? Blagoy spars with Francis Ngannou. Yes, I know he spars with Francis Ngannou. That's awesome. Čekaj malo, ti si bokser i nisi čuo za to? Nisam znao. Ja znam taj sport da postoji već 10 godina, ali nisam, gledao sam 2 možda takmičenja, čisto pogledao. Pa da, postoji dobar sport. Ne, top je, zamislite, šibate se i igrate šah. Top. Vidiš, moj otac, recimo, koji je ogroman fan boksa, on nije čuo za to, ali stvarno nije čuo. Kaže meni, šta je ovo? Rekao, daj čoveče, No, I heard of chess boxing, nice sport, very much. It's interesting, actually, but you got to think quickly, or you're gonna get floored. Jeste. U boksu ti je džabe ako je ovaj jači, pametniji. Obično onaj ko je, što kažu, prljaviji intelektualno pobeđuje u boksu. Ti prljaviji borci obično pobeđuju. Ne mislim prljaviji, nego mislim ovi pokvareniji, kao Usik, recimo, kao na to mislim. Oh yeah. Boxers are mostly brawlers. Majority of them are not the greatest level of intelligence. But you can't hit shot after shot in boxing. You simply can't do it, man. Because you're gonna get floored. You got to think while you're fighting. Ajoj, Čisora. Ali Čisora, bre, ima nenormalnu bradu. Jesi ti vidio koliko je puta on dobio udarac i on ništa? Jesi ti vidio čoveka da onoliko može da istrpi? Ja, boga mi, nisam vidio. Da je neko onoliko baš. Da onoliko udaraca lik može da istrpi. Čisoru nije teško pobediti, ali ako te jednom pogodi... Vidio sam to, ima klip. Vidio sam, sjećam se. Sjećam se toga vrlo dobro. Taj klip je obišao svet. Drake Lopez is 0-1. Why you think he wins? Says Kevin. I hope Grayson's in the chat. Yeah, Blagoy spars with Francis Ngannou, that's true. Blagoy is sparring with Francis Ngannou, and that is awesome. It's really much awesome. Let's go, let's spar it out. Yeah. I actually don't think Lopez is gonna win. I actually have his opponent to win. Okay, 2 more minutes and I'm leaving. What? Birthday Hooker on the way. She's bringing a cake. Thank you, man. Oh, what a great fan this is. Hooker on the way. Thank you. I think GGG has an iron chin. Yes, he does. He's pretty much strong and powerful guy. GGG all the way. Many boxers have iron chin. Many of them. The majority of them who have never been knocked out. I mean, in boxing, it's very hard not to get knocked out because people are hitting very hard and the fist to the head of shots are straight to the head. Ima, slažem se. Ima on, ima Blagoy Ivanov, ima onaj Rumun, onaj Nikolaj Negumerano, on ima jaku bradu, strašno. Dosta njih ima da mogu da otrpe. Dan Hooker ima dosta solidnu. Yeah, Romero. Yes. It's very hard to knock him out, though. Pa može. Većina od njih može. Alright, guys. A Nate Diaz i Nick Diaz, to je posebna priča, pogotovo Nate. Alright, I will have to go now. Moram ići sa polumrtav sam, pa... Have a great day, everyone. Tomorrow I will work. Tomorrow I will have one stream. I just don't know which time exactly, but I will do a stream MMA news reaction. I promise you that. I don't know exactly about the time. Pozdrav tebi. Catch. Peace out. Happy birthday again. Thank you so much, Kev. Nice night, everyone. Catch you later, lads.